Hey guys, and I'm back with another Wattpad Wednesday video. It's a little late today because I got busy earlier, but today I just thought I would talk about more about your actual writing process. We've already talked about like what you should write and things like that. So today I thought we'd talk about more of getting your story together and the elements that go into a story. Obviously, we all know that some of the things that you need to know in going into your story is number one, your plot line. Now, this can be done a number of different ways, whether you are more of a writer that likes to improvise like me, or whether you prefer to have everything outlined, or kind of a mix between the two of them. But whatever system you have that works for you, that's, it works for you. Every writer is different. Secondly, you need your characters. I would spend a good amount of time building your characters, your main hero, any side characters, supporting characters that are going to be good with your character. You also need to actually spend just the same amount of time on the bad guy as you do the good guy. So figure out who your bad guy is, any side characters and things with him, and then that's kind of when you kind of know who the main characters are, both good and bad, and that way you can think, well, how is the hero going to react to this, or how is the bad guy, what is the bad guy going to do? And when you figure out the good guy's goal, then that kind of helps you figure out, okay, well, the bad guy's goal needs to be something that would cause a conflict with that. So next, you obviously need to figure out more about where this is taking place, whether it's, modern Earth, or, it's a sci-fi planet, or a fantasy world, whether you're world building or race building. If it's in modern Earth, is it modern times? Is it future? Is it the past? Is it a historical period? Do you have any research that you need to do? Just kind of think of these as you go along and work on your novel. And one thing that I would suggest to you if you decide to outline is figure out the three main points of your story, like the beginning and the inciting incident that sort of gets your hero drawn into the story, the middle part of the story where things get really intense and dramatic, and then the ending, where the boss fight takes place, where it seems like the bad guy's going to win and your heroes might lose, and then of course the ending. And then once you have those basic points, you can kind of like connect the dots as you're writing and stuff like that. So but yeah, figure out what you need to do and make time to write, basically, and then all you got to do is just write it. So that's my my advice for today. And as you figure these things out, just when you do this, people will naturally be attracted to your work because it's good. It might take a while for you to build up like reads and votes and stuff like that, but good writing speaks for itself. So and just no matter what happens, stick with it and don't give up and don't quit, and try, do your best to actually finish the story, because finishing a story makes you feel accomplished, and it actually really helps you develop your skills as a writer. If you need help, there are a lot of writers out there that you can ask for help, that they'll either work with you on plot building or, figuring out character ideas. They might give you character ideas. They could read what you have and help you fix it and move on from there. Or if you get writer's block, they can help you kind of figure out, okay, well, maybe you could do this or that, and then you can have ideas from there. So, but having a good support system, whether they're writers or editors or just casual friends or whatever, is also a very good thing when you're in the writing process of a book. So, and then when you finish your books, count out how many you've written and keep like a portfolio where you have a copy of all of them, and kind of calculate the numbers of all the books and stuff that you read. That you've written, and that way you actually have a kind of a collection and stuff, because that looks good as a writer. Even on Wattpad, unprofessionally, it still looks good. So, fun fact, I actually have 49 fully written novels, and I've written all of these since I was 11 years old, and I'm currently now 23, so that says it. I also have 71 short stories and flash fictions, and those are all probably less than 10,000 words, so those are all really short stories. But I calculated my stats the other day, so stats as a writer is in my portfolio. But anyways, so I hope this advice kind of helps you through your writing process and stuff for every writer, and including Wattpad writers and stuff. But be sure to subscribe. I have Movie Mondays, which is where I post a new fan video. Of course, Wattpad Wednesdays, which is also where I give Wattpad and writing advice. I have Christian Chats on Sundays, which is where I talk about a biblical topic. I'm currently doing 1 Corinthians chapter 13 on love, and I'm currently adding in Fun Fridays, which is where I do random fun videos for everybody, and and then of course that one's not consistent, and I also am going to add in Saturday songs, which again is not consistent. So thank you. Be sure to subscribe. Check out my mom's YouTube channel. She has a lot of Bible studies and Bible reviews and stuff like that. So that'll be in this. I subscribe to her, so you can find her on my page and everything. But yeah, God bless and thanks for listening.